Italian-born architect Renzo Piano has designed some of the best-loved public spaces across the world. From well-traveled airports to world-renowned museums and skyscrapers, Piano's flair for modern, sleek, and functional design has earned countless awards and accolades. In this video, we are going to show you some iconic works of Piano. Let's get to it. Welcome to Luxury Living. 10 most iconic Renzo Piano buildings. 1. Centre Pompidou. The Centre Pompidou, located in Paris, France, is often thought of as the building that launched Renzo Piano's career. The Centre Pompidou began with an architecture contest in 1969. The then President of France, Georges Pompidou, aimed to create a new cultural centre for art, literature, and tourism in the heart of Paris. After receiving more than 600 submissions, the Piano, Roger's design shocked the architectural world when it was chosen as the winner of the contest. Relatively unknown at the time, the duo's submission was one of the first major examples of an inside-out design, exposing the building's infrastructure on the exterior. Formally opened in 1977, the Centre Pompidou has since welcomed over 180 million visitors and is still one of the best-known Renzo Piano works in existence today. 2. The Manifold Collection. The Manifold Collection in Houston, Texas served as Piano's United States debut. After ending his collaboration with Richard Rodgers in 1977, Piano began a new partnership with Irish engineer Peter Rice, who had also worked on the Centre Pompidou. It was commissioned by Dominique de Menil, an oil heiress and art powerbroker, to create a minimalist design for the Houston Museum that would house the family's personal collection. Unlike the Centre Pompidou, the Manifold Collection design sought to coexist seamlessly with its surroundings, using primarily natural light to illuminate the more than 30,000 square feet of gallery space. 3. Kansai International Airport. The design for the Kansai Airport was a prime example of Piano's obsession with both function and form. Built on an artificial island located about 30 miles off the coast of Osaka, Japan, the airport became known for featuring a 1.1-mile-long terminal, still the longest airport terminal in the world. The design was meant to resemble a glider, and it features a striking, wave-like roof covering the departure level. In an area known for earthquakes, Piano said the lightweight, modern design of the airport was born out of necessity. 4. Nemo Science Museum. Piano's striking copper-green design helped the Nemo Science Museum become one of the most recognizable buildings in Amsterdam. Situated on top of a tunnel on the city's eastern docks, the building appears to rise dramatically out of the water. Piano felt Amsterdam was lacking a piazza overlooking the city and designed the rooftop of the building to afford visitors such a view. Since 2013, the Nemo rooftop has featured a fully functioning garden and has become a tourist attraction of its own accord. 5. Jean-Marie Gibeo Cultural Center. While perhaps lesser known than some of his work in major cities, this cultural institution in New Caledonia was one of Renzo Piano's most important designs. Following a submission contest in 1991, Piano was awarded the commission to design a center in honor of Jean-Marie Gibeo, the recently assassinated leader of the island's independence movement. Piano's design was a tribute to the native Kanak culture of New Caledonia, using traditional local huts as the basis of the project. The building was also an example of sustainable modern architecture, using a passive ventilation system to circumvent the need for mechanical air conditioning. 6. Parco della Musica. The Parco della Musica has become one of the most iconic music centers in the world, but the construction of the venue was particularly interesting. Shortly after digging began on the project in 1995, the remains of an ancient Roman villa were found among the debris. The villa was estimated to be over 2,500 years old, and Piano determined that he needed to incorporate the remains into the project. Construction was halted for a year, and the venue has remained as 3 separate music halls joined through a continuous lobby and centered on an open-air theater. As part of the updated design, Piano included a museum space to house the original artifacts. With a capacity of around 2,700 in the largest space, Parco della Musica quickly became a cultural institution following its opening in 2002. 7. Zentrum Paul Klee. Paul Klee was a prolific Swiss-born artist who produced more than 10,000 paintings, drawings, and etchings throughout his career. When Klee's daughter-in-law donated her personal collection to the city of Bern in 1997, Renzo Piano was contracted to design a museum in tribute to the late artist. Piano and his team used the location in Bern, Switzerland for inspiration, mimicking the curvature of the roadway and the profile of the Alps in the distance for the wavy design of the museum. With his design, Piano attempted to portray the same sense of peace and tranquility as the surrounding landscape, and the museum now houses over 4,000 works by the legendary artist. 8. The New York Times Building. The New York Times Building in Manhattan was designed to express the cultural importance of the world-renowned newspaper. The building was commissioned through a contest in 2000, and the 52-story skyscraper was formally announced in December of 2001. Piano's sleek, the see-through design was intended to portray the transparency of the newspaper and showcase the perpetual link between the Times and the city of New York. As of 2019, the tower was the 11th tallest building in New York City and housed offices for the New York Times and several other prominent organizations. 9. The Shard. The Shard has become a fixture of the London skyline. It's been reported that during his initial meeting with the developer, Piano expressed his strong distaste for most tall buildings, and then quickly sketched his idea for the Shard's spire-shaped design on a restaurant napkin. Since its completion in 2012, the Shard has stood as the tallest building in the United Kingdom, with its white glass design dramatically changing colors as the day passes, reflecting the sky surrounding it. 10. Whitney Museum of American Art, another modern institution of New York City. Piano designed the updated Whitney Museum of American Art in 2010. Formerly residing on the Upper East Side, the new building in the city's meatpacking district boasted over 200,000 square feet and greatly expanded the museum's available exhibition space. With a striking, blue-gray paneled design, Piano wanted the building to offer views of both the Hudson River and the dramatic industrial landscape surrounding it. Piano was equally inspired by the needs of the museum and the remarkable site of the new building, seeking to create a tranquil public gathering space alongside a busy, modern city. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for similar videos daily.